The junk said I wasn't streaming no more, and I couldn't look at it, so obviously I'm not finna.
To the inside.
She on there.
Here's Whiteside. Uses the glass on the layup. Whiteside's got his first 2 points.
Whiteside working on having a better all-around feel for the game. That time makes a solid read.
Pass to Turner. Isaac outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Garnett. Down low. Here's Whiteside.
Yo, why is Whiteside? Where's my phone?
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
Isaac with it. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three. Isaac's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Step up. Step up.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there.
It's not a steal.
Get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Buddy, bro.
Here's Garnett.
He's not weak.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play
But
inside
like, seriously, who plays like this, though?
And Isaac, here we go. Got it. Makes it
Like,
4
who
for
actually
6 on the
plays
floor.
like this?
Possessions
It's
that
concerning.
end with close looks, especially for guys like
Isaac
Isaac.
is carrying
Those
my
are key
team.
to winning games.
Nigga, fade. Go ahead and shoot that post fade. Oh my god.
Credit their discipline. They've been
Weak?
working for high percentage
Bro.
shots.
Oh my, that's better.
There's 53 seconds left.
Bro, Johnson Isaac, if y'all have to move
Picked by Isaac.
around, bro.
Here's Roy.
That's
And
all.
the three off target.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Home team foul. Brandon Roy. His first team foul.
Buddy, I already know what's about to
Whiteside
do.
down low. He's got 6. The second effort.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a
Yo.
rejection machine.
Whiteside might be the best dig in the game. Like, at this point,
Chance
bro.
opportunities and hopefully convert.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Roy. It's stolen by Maxey.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And again, it's Albuquerque missing.
I'm a killer.
And here's Embiid.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
At the line.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Hassan Whiteside has been leading the charge for Pittsburgh. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Daniels. Pass to Kersey. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kersey's got his first 3 points of the game.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Fires it from 18. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 5 points.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. To the paint. Williamson, no good. Back to Maxey. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
I mean, talk about spacing out a defense. Maxey can get to the cup at will and can also hit from well beyond the arc.
Fires for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Jersey's got 6 in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. Now Westbrook. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Isaac's shot is off.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there.
Oh, wow.
Assisted. Russell
Yeah, it looks like
Westbrook.
Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Brett, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
Well, BA, he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Daniels. Isaac outside. For three. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Home team foul.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Piss me off. Like, god dang, bro. Can you go one day without doing that?
1:19 left in the third quarter. Pass to Whiteside. To the left wing. Just 2 to shoot. And they forced the shot violation. Great D.
It's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work.
Albuquerque leading by 5. Ball left side. There's Davis with the 3. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
And the defense will settle for AD shooting threes. Better that than him going inside.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Hart. Will it go? Going inside. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And it's Chalmers missing. And they're on the break. Outside for Davis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Home team foul.
Pittsburgh shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Team foul.
First free throw.
Husband and Ruby. What do you play? Challenges? Like,
From the line.
this isn't Ruby, buddy. Yeah,
And
you
here's
should.
ball. Still no points. AD doing what he does.
Doesn't it like no cap? What type
Attacking
of
the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's Albuquerque up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Alright, this thing everything.
Brunson with it. low. Whiteside.
Hassan Whiteside.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. To the inside. Kate Cunningham with the flush.
And Kate getting up that time.
Here's Chalmers. Pass to Hart. There's the steal. Here's Cunningham. Here's Mobley. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Fast break. Here we go. Pushing it up now. Shot's good by Hart.
Look, I know everybody wants to play point guard, but when Whiteside starts to do it, look out.
Out to Mobley. From deep. The rebound by Whiteside. And it's Pittsburgh's ball. 6-point game. Chalmers. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played.
Did he just get injured?
Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. They're focused on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Nice shot by Turner.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and
dude.
ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. Timeout here from our reporter, Alex.
I got a chance to hear what Pittsburgh's head coach was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Up top, Embiid. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Embiid. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Mobley with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Batum, left side. Ball outside. From behind the arc. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Williamson inside. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Big time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
Batum, left side. Takes the three. He drops it from range.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him three.
Pass to Williamson. So much power from Williamson.
Oh, Zion, those 2 points felt like a mini earthquake.
Now Turner with the floater. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Williamson into the lane. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within three.
Zion wanted it, and he nailed it.
Pass to Kersey. Crafty move. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. Probably should have scored there. He usually does. Wow. Turner just going off. Stepping up and getting it done for his squad.
Now Embiid. And they go to the intentional foul.
Joel Embiid. His first team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one. And that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Embiid inside. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And that's an intentional foul.
Joel Embiid, his second, third team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots, Lonzo Ball.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
Well, if you're going to perfect your shooting stroke, it's not just about the three. Sometimes it's about settling in and getting to the free throw line to get those mechanics down. And Lonzo is improving.
Out left to the wing. So Albuquerque wins it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
They're happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be Albuquerque going up against Baltimore. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline.
His team was good to be in the only had 2 wins, but I haven't played as much. We just started playing. They 2-0.
Outside Porter. Now here's Booker. Fires the 3. Davis with a rebound. The drive by Mobley. Cunningham outside. There's the triple. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Booker for 3. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Cunningham outside. From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Go. And here's Albuquerque now. Cunningham, left side. Pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
Stan, the top pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Stolen by Mobley. Cunningham on the wing. Over Mitchell. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Williamson looking around. Shakes him. And the layup is good.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
And here's Cunningham. Pass to Davis. Over Williamson. And again, it's Albuquerque missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Outside Mitchell. Here's DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
2 minutes remaining.
Just missed it.
2 minutes.
Right side Mitchell. He takes it in. It's deflected.
And sometimes shooters forget how long Batum is. He uses it so well to reject shots.
Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Mitchell. Fader on the way. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Over to the wing. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Boozer. Ball with the rebound. On offense, here's Albuquerque. Pass to Batum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The length of Batum is sometimes a problem for defenses, which is why they resort to fouling.
Albuquerque shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And Atlanta misses again. Albuquerque leading by 3. Mobley outside. To the paint. The kick out to Ball. No good from outside. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here Starks. Kept alive. DeRozan outside. Williamson for 3. He's off on that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Albuquerque out in front, up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what we've seen from Albuquerque so far, what's your take?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYT, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Here's Daniels. Off target from outside. Atlanta trails by 3. Here's Yao. Here he goes. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Daniels. From the high post, he drills it.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. High arcing shot. Pass to Harrington. Crafty move. Rips it home off a terrific move.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Roy can't connect from short range.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to Kersey. Back to Daniels.
Away team foul.
Ah, they're reaching. God damn, they play fucking defense. Holy shit, bro.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. To the middle. Here's Turner.
2 minutes.
From deep three-point range. No rebound by Atlanta.
Deep, bro.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. Better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Up top, Isaac. Pass to Daniels. Will it go? Connects from
Remain
downtown.
calm, bro.
Daniels is got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
On the wing, Isaac. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Roy. Yet to see a basket. Clock at 4. From outside, off the mark. Now here's Turner. Inside. Here's Wang. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
My goodness, that is how you attack a bigger defender.
Turner for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Turner's got 8.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Kersey, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Fires the 3. Kersey pulls it in.
Away team foul. Evan Turner. His second team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Roy. Sinks it. What range from downtown. 7 seconds left to play in the second quarter. That'll count. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Atlanta on top, leading by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Anthony. The rebound by Turner. On offense, here's Albuquerque. They trail by 3. There's a screen by Turner. Kersey. And again, it's Albuquerque from deep.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Pass to Bull. Here's Starks. The 3. Drops in the 3. Starks has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Daniels. He's got 5. That shot missing. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
And it starts missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Kersey's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting lead.
Oh, my goodness! Oh, Zion Williamson!
And Williamson explodes towards the rim when he sees a lane. And trust me, he is fearless.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bull. Albuquerque shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And there's the lob. Zion rises and throws it down.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
Here's Isaac. And he makes it on the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Isaac. Here's Williamson. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Shot is good by Kersey. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Jacks up with 3. Albuquerque calls timeout.
Timeout. It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Amazon está tudo, né? Stop.
And Atlanta making a change here. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Over Mitchell. And that one's good.
Holy
Cunningham.
tough kid.
Cunningham's got 6.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Here's Davis. Davis polishes off the break.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
To halt the run. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Outside Davis. Batum outside. Lets it go from the wing. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Alright, come on.
And it's an 8-point Albuquerque lead.
I won't push it
Building up
into the
steam,
chat.
getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no
Okay.
lead is safe these days.
Yeah, it's good.
You got to keep scoring and extending
Come
that
on,
margin.
man, kid.
There's Cunningham with a
Please.
3.
Just flip and go, bro.
For 3.
They
Flip
are
and go, man.
unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no
Up 11. We're down. We couldn't even stop nothing, bro.
And so it's Albuquerque. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense.
I'm short. But I know y'all see the fresh the Rays. Bro, I was so quiet. James Kersey, or whatever your name is, you are the best. Had like 3 in a row. That guy. He's from. See, he put ET back in. ET tough, bro. Oh my God, Zoe.
And it gets
Come on,
even worse
Zoe.
for them. I mean, he just
Yeah, I might
waltzes
put some
down the
ET.
lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not
What?
gonna get any easier
Bro,
if they
what?
can't improve their defensive
But yeah,
intensity. They
ET
got to
was-
show some fight.
And he got y'all back in.
Turner for 3.
Oh, he crap.
Sends
Jeez,
it
that's what
home
he's
from 3-point land.
Evan Turner did not shoot like that, though.
Defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Outside for Davis.
I'm like, oh, wait.
Pass to Mobley. And the layup is good off the glass.
Calm little switch.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead.
Hey, bro, I was in 9 for 21.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
I only missed 1 shot.
Here's Turner. Here's Starks.
So,
Cunningham.
he thought it was going to
That
be
one
more.
off the back iron and out.
Maybe, I think.
On the wing, Davis.
Oh, yeah. Come on, have this dance.
Oh, big man slam by the
I'm putting
big
him so
man
big,
Davis.
especially for the Umbo.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that list.
I want all of this to be fast.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Turner for three, and it's Albuquerque with a rebound.
It's not taking on.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
They get it back. Pass to Batum. Mobley with it. 5 to shoot. Outside for Davis. Now with a rebound. Atlanta trails by 14. Who poked away. And stolen by Cunningham. And the finish on the break with the slam.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Nice game, folks. Goodbye. Let's go. Let's go, Yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't even go aggressive. I said no.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge.
Head over to a guard, yeah, but they're like all dark matter, I think.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And so here's Albuquerque. It's a three-point game. To the middle. The kick out to Cunningham. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Castle. Outside Leonard.
Washington.
Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Just another place
that not
you
there?
have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Here's Cunningham. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Cunningham. They swipe it. And the basket by Castle.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
And Albuquerque with the possession.
Away team foul.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul.
His first.
That's his
Second
first
team
foul. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass the ball. Leonard gets a hand on it.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, the claw says, not here, not now.
And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Albuquerque. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
For the away team.
And Washington making a change here.
Walt Frazier.
Mobley outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Cunningham. Paul with a wide open look. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Frazier outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Davis looking for an opening. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. And there's a screen by Robinson. Here's Frazier. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Launches it. It's rebounded by David Robinson. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
To the inside. Davis.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. The three from Tatum. Batum grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
Bro, one. I'm still on the bonus. This is crazy.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Davis. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
And it's Leonard missing. Albuquerque leading by 4. Cunningham outside. Right side, Davis. 4 seconds left. With 2 seconds left.
And give him credit. Good
Trophy that counts.
of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end
Take you long enough.
Go a long way between a W or an L.
And that
Still go though.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenged.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
What is it? Can we speed it up?
Washington trails by 6. Frazier outside. Pass to Tatum. From past the arc. A three from Tatum.
How about that? The
Oh,
quick
dang.
feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
That's
Well,
me.
being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Duncan can't hit.
Who's running?
Albuquerque leading by 3. Roy, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by Tatum. And the
He played
Wizards
his
with possession.
I think he
They
was.
haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Duncan outside. Rebound by Albuquerque.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Out left to the wing. Outside Roy. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Away team ball. Coming onto the floor for the away team. Josh Smith. Kawhi Leonard.
Washington trails by 3. Here's Frazier. It's good. This game is all even. Frazier's got his first 3 points of the game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Coming onto the floor for the
Bro,
away
this
team.
man keeps making subs and piss me off, bro.
Castle.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Frazier. That puts them in the lead. Frazier's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards. Outside Roy. That one's off. Still out of sync. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for Washington. Isaac with the steal. On the wing, Turner. Pass to Isaac. Stolen by Duncan. Here's Castle. Nice pass. Nice catch. And
I don't know what's happening, bro.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
Don't, nigga, what? He's not off of the code?
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. A three from Leonard. Rebounded by Isaac. Here's Kersey. Connects from three-point range. And Albuquerque leads by 1.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Isaac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Frazier.
I think the fact of the matter is all the tools are there for Jonathan Isaac. It's really a matter of being consistent for this young guy.
And both free throws good for Isaac.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems.
And make sure he used all 13 slots. Like, god damn.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Outside Roy. Back to Daniels. Wall with the block. Puts up a deep 3. And that would have counted, but it was a shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Albuquerque leads by just 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Washington trailing. Here's Castle. Out to Duncan.
Delightful.
For three. Sinks the triple.
Delightful.
Duncan's got the first basket of the second half. For the Wizards.
It's rare that you see this from Duncan, so you know he had to really like the shot. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Smith. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
It's Roy on the wing. Here is Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Back to Isaac. Over Smith. Pass to Turner. Kersey with the ball. Another shot. And the rejection by Leonard. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. And Washington making a change here.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 1.
The deep three from Smith. Rebounded by Isaac.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Roy. And he hits the jump shot. Roy's got the game tied up here for Albuquerque. And here's Leonard from 3. And again, Washington no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Roy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
He hits both from the stripe.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Leonard, no luck.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range.
Because how? He was wide open. Chat. Oh. If you guys are basketball players, how do you think? Nigga, stop fucking switching, you whore.
Isaac outside.
God damn.
Clock at 6. Isaac a screen. Down low. Pass to Kersey. Over Smith. It's rebounded by
Leonard. Not a rebound?
Williamson outside. Shoots the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah. Fucking
now it's a 3-point Wizards lead.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Here's Ball. Hasn't made one yet. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Mobley inside. Second chance effort. And here's Davis for three. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Mobley. And here is Davis. He's got 11.
Oh my God.
Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And again, Washington with the triple.
Oh my.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll return shortly. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Albuquerque trails by 6. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside, Davis. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Now here's Frazier. Kicks it out to Leonard. Stolen by Ball. Batum wide open. He fires. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just beating everybody to the board, using his length, his skill set. The big fella Davis getting it done.
Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Washington. And Albuquerque with the possession. Davis inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, and the pump had the D jumping on that one. Davis is just too good.
Anthony Davis taking 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Castle. Shoots it. Bullseye. And the Wizards lead by 2.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Right side, Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, Davis. He can't hit that time. Here's Duncan. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge even in the biggest of moments.
Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Pulls from the top of the key. Muscle misses. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
Thank God he took that.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Williamson. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their forward.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And they're desperately trying to get this game back within reach.
And with very little time to spare.
It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
Outside Tatum. They get a hand on it. Batum with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
I didn't stop fucking fouling. I didn't fucking foul. Oh my god.
Stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
That game does it, bro.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Over to the wing. There's Ball with the 3. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Kings the 3.
Go get it, big fella. A basket they needed desperately, and Davis delivers in the game.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball. Just
Yeah.
those 5 seconds.
That's the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
I ain't gonna lie, I kinda down him, but I was like, damn, man, I know you can get that, bro.
Second one is good. We both at the line, and it's a 3-point lead.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What?
I don't know what I'm ready to be
Now a
honest.
timeout called by Albuquerque. Any ideas on strategy
Yes,
being discussed right now?
Shot. We'll find out.
They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score.
Ah. I was on my ski belts like, my ski. I used to do rag on.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
I got it done for a reason, so I don't hide it.
7 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Oh, it's a 2.
And here's Davis for 3.
Oh, what?
Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Yes.
Got it up in time. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are heading to overtime.
Hey, I was safe.
In action when we return.
Mom and Dad's in the picture.
And now we get set for
Yeah, they went to
overtime
the,
in what has been a stirring contest.
Holy clutch, chat. Oh my god.
Here we go.
Daniels with it. Drives to the hoop to take the lead.
Yes, yes, yes.
And brings it in. Daniels has got the first basket here in overtime for Albuquerque. Pass to Smith. Stolen by Ball.
Oh my god, Lonzo, you're clutch. Oh my gosh, Lonzo, you're clutch. Oh my gosh, Lonzo, you're clutch.
Slash right there by Ball, showing no fear attacking the rim.
Now here is Smith. High post shot. That's short off the rim.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Oh, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the
When they
time,
don't
that's
fade all the
just
way
as
and
good as
everyone else
blocking.
does it, they pop out.
Oh my god, get a bucket drive.
Outside for Davis. Clock at 4. Over Duncan. And it's Davis missing. Washington trails by 4. Pass to Duncan. Here's Castle. He's covered by Daniels. And the
he laid it that and it was moderate, chat. There's no way.
By the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque.
Please, bro, I told you.
No, yeah, yeah, you're right, but like I've been chilling though.
I don't use my playlist.
Timeout from Greg Popovich. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Yeah, what about those rap party Hollow green. No, not. That Hollow green mom made. Oh, you got that codes? Yeah. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Jump.
Outside Davis.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
The tray. Shot by Frazier, no good. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Pass to Davis. Now Turner. 6 to shoot. They get it back.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
And guys, they need to go for the quick foul here. It's really the only option. And the quicker, the better. They can't let this clock run out.
And that's an intentional foul.
Kawhi Leonard, his third, second team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers with
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there. And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's stolen by Davis. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
At the line for your home team.
Gets the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one. And so Albuquerque takes the win. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.